Okay, forgot to add myself to the stream. So yeah, I might want to do that next time. Oh, yeah. So you like my new intro? The end of it was, maybe me buttering someone up. I don't know who, but you know, maybe trying to convince, give someone a little nudgy nudge. You know, maybe see where tomorrow goes. I don't know. You know, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, we'll see what happens. Hey Grace, hey Juju, hey Fish Nerd, and anyone else who's out there. Hello. Oh, y'all, it's been a weekend. My allergies are all, hey, we're here. And there's pollen. So, yeah, you're going to be stuffy all weekend. So, that's going on. We're under a freeze warning again. Like, yay. And then, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But um, yeah, my phone took a big crapper on me this weekend. Yeah, and what was I doing with said phone? Recording stuff with it, and I don't think I have any of it backed up at all. So yeah, a lot of bad luck for me this weekend. It was like, yeah, no. The good thing is yeah, I can redo the aquarium because I have to wash the sand again because yeah, it's been a thing. Don't try to use the hermit crab sand. It doesn't work. Big spoiler there. So yeah. There's a saying around these parts, fish nerd, that it's usually Steve's fault, but we can make it your fault too. So yeah, yeah, it's been a weekend. Hey AC, how you doing? Um, what are you doing, little doggy? What do you want? Oh my goodness, my dog is being annoying. Oh, but yeah, so I've got to refilm stuff. Yeah, yeah, it might be, and I've thought about that, fish nerd. It's actually going to work really good for the brine shrimp because of that sea salt that's in it, but it's not going to work for the fish. So that's got to come out, and I've got to start all back over. So, Sand picking that up Tuesday. My phone won't be here until Tuesday, so I won't know if I have any of my footage saved until I get the new phone and I can log into it and pull it out because I don't know how to do any. Because I don't think I put it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know where I put anything on there. So until I get like the phone logged back in, I don't even know where to look for everything. Like I use my phone, but I am not very tech savvy when it comes to that. So yeah. Yeah, I need to get like the pool filter sand, and they do make aquatic sand, like sand that's meant for aquariums. But I didn't get that. I got hermit crab sand, and yeah, it wasn't so much that it was cloudy, but like okay, it was very cloudy, and yeah, it didn't work so great. Like I said, it'll be great for like the sea monkeys. Um, but it's got a very high salt content in it too. So like I'm gonna be washing that stuff forever trying to clean it, and it's just not gonna be worth it. So you know, I'm gonna go get the pool filter sand. Yeah, that stuff was extremely expensive. Like $16 for a 5 pound bag is kind of crazy. So and I know I I think I know someone that still does pool work. They like work on pools. So I might even be able to be like, hey, you got any pool filter sand I can get? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, but yeah, it's been a great weekend. And like, I don't even know what happened to my phone. Like, 1 minute it was fine, and then the next minute it was just like, no, it did. Okay. It has done what most Androids have done to me. It hits that 2 year mark, and then it just done, just over. Like, yeah, we're not going to work anymore. It's like that's as much use as I've ever gotten out of an Android phone is like 2 years. And most of the time, it's just because the operating system just kind of, you know, so yeah. I was just not happy about that though. And then I was like, well, you know what? I just won't go live tonight. I was kind of sulking and I was just, being blah humbug and everything. And I was like, no, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And so I was like, okay, I'll just go live anyway. Um, but yeah, I can't. I don't even know how to get into Discord. I, I I can't even get into Discord and like check anything right now. I was just like so sad. Hey, Sean Coffee. Yeah, my poor nose is like all. Bleh. Hey, Suzanne, how you doing? Oh, $8 for 50 pounds. Okay, I'll definitely be going there tomorrow. Then I'm gonna have to, y'all. I'm gonna have to keep myself occupied without a phone. What am I gonna do? Like that phone is like normally glued to my hand. Like, what's going on? Like, I miss my phone. You know what I miss, Fish Nerd? I miss Menards. I miss having Menards. I do. I miss that store. I loved that store so much more than I loved a Home Depot or a Lowe's. And they got nothing on Menards. Hey, Mrs. C, how you doing? Anyone know how Crystola's doing? I haven't seen her around. Yeah, I'm gonna have to message her. And I can't I don't even have her on like Instagram, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get into Discord. I don't know. I'm just very upset with myself. It's like, man, why did I not have this stuff already done on my laptop? Like, you know. And oh, also to the Shenanigans crew, thanks for the pop up game night. I had fun. That I like that the game that we did at the end, the new one, that was fun. So that was a fun game. The little rapping game with the robots. I got giggles out of that. I got a lot of giggles out of that. So I think that was the last one we played anyway. Yeah. Eventually I'll be, out of the sick fog between the allergies and, just everything. I'm eventually going to get caught up. But oh, I know what the biggest problem is, and well, it's not the biggest problem I'm having with the Seamonkeys. I know what part of the problem is with how I have their big tank set up. So starting tonight after the stream, I'm going to be going through and getting them all out of the tank again because I'm not figuring this stuff out soon enough. But that hermit crab sand that's not going to work in an aquarium because it's too salty is going to replace the rocks on it. Apparently, the brine shrimp can get stuck under the gravel that I have in there. It's not small enough. So the gravel has to go. So my sea monkeys will stop getting trapped in it. Because like the other day, I had to like move a couple of them around, like go in there with a piece of uh, a long pipette, and kind of like scoot the rocks around because there was like a whole group of them just like trapped under a couple of rocks. I was like, what is going on with y'all? Why are you getting trapped under the rocks? It's because they want the algae off of it. And I'm like, well, that's just not going to work. So, yeah. Yeah, they were like moving it around. Yep, they were like, that's too much clutter for us. Oh, dude, I am so sorry about that, Mrs. C, to hear that. And I get it. And I appreciate that because, but I still hate that she's having to deal with that. Nope. Yes, trapped in the gravel. Yeah, yeah, I want to go look at those. I want to go look at your art pieces, Suzanne. But I have to figure out how to get back in the Discord first. Yeah, she was doing trivia over on her channel the other night, and me and Juju popped in and said hey to her. And man, she was killing it with those trivia questions. I was like, I don't want to play trivia with Cristola. She's gonna win. Uh, so, but yeah, that's what's been going on here. Trying to get stuff set up, and it's just not working. So, back to the drawing board again. You know. And it's like I'll find out what I'm doing wrong with all of this. It's just going to take time, and I am not the most patient of people. So I get frustrated when something doesn't work, and it's like, ugh. So yeah, working on that, and yeah, I've been watching a lot about cycling of aquariums and stuff, y'all. Like I'm like, man, I really have to get this stuff figured out because like it takes like a month. They were saying to get your aquarium like just like ready for fish. I'm like, oh man. And I was like, and here I am just dumping poor sea monkeys in some salt water. There you go. Just swim around, little guys. You'll be fine. I'm doing something wrong. So, and I got the cutest little sponge filters the other day. Um, And when I got them, the first thing I did was I snapped a picture of them and sent them to Fish Nerd. I was like, look what I got. They're so cute. They're like little 6-inch little, you know, sponge filters. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to talk to you about that because, yes, I am not a very patient little mouse. And if there are ways to cheat that cycle, then I am going to do that. And hopefully I don't ruin anything. Oh. And today I was supposed to get out there. Like, man, y'all, I'm serious. Like every time I went to go do something, like I had a bucket ready to go for all of my rose bush clippings, and went out there. Hey, April, how's your knee? Hope you're feeling better. It's gotten cold here again, so I know if my knees hurt, your knees hurt. But yeah, went outside to do my rose bush, right? And I'm like, okay, gonna go get ready to do this. And then it's pouring rain. And I'm like, well, I could go out there in the rain and do this. That's gonna suck. Oh yeah, AC and Suzanne, you are two creative people. I am not very creative. I mean, I kind of am. I can grow stuff, but I'm not very artistic. But I like flowers, so we got that. uh, yeah, like I've got so much stuff I need to get caught up on, and I'm trying to get there. And I'm excited because I got the shipping notices for my hummingbird feeders. So not only will I have new feeders for them this year all the way around, but I also have the handheld feeders this year. So I'm totally getting a hummingbird to eat out of my hand. That is my goal this year. Oh no, not snow. Yeah, I want to see that sunset desert like when it's finished because that that looks very interesting. That one's cool looking. Yes, I am gonna have. You know what? And hopefully I'll get my new phone because then I can play with it and unbox all the stuff. Um, um, I'll make sure I like as soon as all the stuff gets here, I'll open it and take pictures of it. And but yeah, I need to commission AC to do some sort of cactusy thing for me for my husband. He loves cactus. Like, of all the plants, he likes the ones that hurt you the most. No, I think you got everyone, Fishner. I was really thinking, for the stream, instead of having bubble water tonight, I was gonna have coffee, and I was like, just get all hypered up, and then I was like, oh no, don't do that, don't do that, because then you can't sleep and you don't have a phone. See, I'm griping about my phone. Like, I in 2 days, I will have so much stuff done because I don't have a phone distracting me. So we shall see. We shall see. My husband's already been like, you know what, you're not using my phone. He's like, you need to call someone. That's fine. That's fine. But you're not putting games on my phone. I was like, but Discord's not a game. Yes, what has everyone been doing today? Years ago, my husband was in I don't even remember what store, if it was Walgreens or Walmart, and it was like Valentine's Day or something, and they have, those little dancing stuffed animals that'll sit there and dance and sing songs. And it was a little cactus, and it was singing, "My name is Carlos, I am a cactus." And it had a sombrero on, and it was cute, and he loved that thing, and I've tried to find that thing for years. I've looked all over eBay, Facebook, everywhere, and I have never been able to find a dancing cactus for him. So yeah, and this so yeah, if I ever find him one of those little dancing cactuses, I'm gonna be like the happiest person in the world. But it's like 20 years old, so if it works, that's gonna be like a bonus. You know what, Grace? I am gonna share those sentiments. I was a bit worried for Juju too. It was a rough weekend. Oh my goodness, she bought new bath towels. I so need new bath towels. Like, the hardest thing is like I like those big oversized ones that kind of resemble a beach towel, but they don't have like the bright sunny colors on them. I go towards the purple, gray, and black colors, but I like them to be like the oversized towels. And I can never find a good place that sells them since Bed Bath and Beyond closed down near me. It's like, man, come on, like, oh wait, I think I clicked on. Yeah, like, I hate it when it gets cold. April, I know how that feels. Like that is like the best when you can actually either get all the way in the shower or you can get all the way in the tub and you don't have to worry about getting, stitches or anything wet. And yeah, yeah, that sucked so bad. Like they had me going like that for like 6 weeks. It's like, I could take a shower, but I couldn't stand frontwards in it. I had to stand with my back in the spray. And it's like, I'm only washing like the back half. Like, this is not cool. So, and, and all weekend I was like, man, I want to go camping. I like just really had the urge to go grab a tent, and go camping. But I'm still not at that point to where like I could sleep on a cot, You know what? I think Grace is on to something there. Like I think that's a good idea. Like private invite only. Private girls game night. Sorry, fish nerd. You can come to the next one. Oh. Oh. Oh, y'all got more snow. Man, like we haven't had any snow this year, but if it had rained when it got cold, we would have. Like I'm still kind of expecting we will get like hit with an ice storm at some point before the end of March. It's coming. Oh, y'all, it's gonna take like 72 hours for the allergy meds to kick in. So I feel like I'm just sitting here crying because eyes are watering. Yeah, like no, thank you, weather. Like keep that. It's been years since like I've seen big fat snowflakes. And like Georgia, we get ice storms and snowstorms in like March of all times. It's like always end of winter, boom, here you go. Or February. February is also like really like if we're gonna get it, it's gonna be February or March for some weird reason. But what I'm really worried about is everything has started blooming here, right? My tree, the leaves on my tree have started to open up. Um, all of the bulbs have started springing through. We have daffodils already, and yeah, uh, all these plants are coming out, and they don't really like cold. So when it gets cold again, like everything's gonna die. It's like that's so sad. I think that's why I'm like getting so excited about the aquatic plants that I can keep inside because I can keep them inside. House plant, okay, like I can keep a house plant, like if it's a plant, I can usually keep it alive. But I've never done aquatic plants, so that's like a new challenge. So I'm really excited to try that. Can we make sand angels too? I never thought about making a sand. You know what? That might actually hurt though. But I mean, if you need to exfoliate, that would probably be the way to go. Like, you know, go grab, the beach stuff and yeah. I can tell y'all this though. If you ever do, go to the beach and try to do sand angel, make sure you got some pants on before you do that, because one, you're gonna leave a butt cheek print, and two, you're not gonna like where you get that sand. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Oh, come on, doggo. Come on, girl. Come on. You know you want to go in there. Come on. All right, doggo. There you go. Or not. Or just sit there and look at me. Oh, my dog is very confusing right now, y'all. Come on, doggo. Anari. Oh, man. Yep, we're going to be doing the naked sand angels. Yes, they do them face up. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Sorry, y'all. I needed a good laugh. And you know what's funny about like all the stuff that's been happening? Like I haven't really gotten mad about anything, right? Like normally stuff happens and I get angry. So it's like something's working here. And this really sucks because I don't have my phone. So I'm having to wait for the lag in StreamYard to catch up. So it's like, man, laggy old StreamYard. Eventually I'll get there to where I'll pop the camera on myself. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. One day Mousy will reveal herself completely. But I'm almost there. You know, give me like a couple more months. We'll get there. Hey, that's actually a good idea. Yeah, yeah, I'm telling you, man, there's some things you just don't want to do on a beach, you know. You know, I have never seen a spa that has had full on mud baths. I mean, maybe I think we only have like two spas around me, so I'm not really counting that for anything. But you know, I've just never seen one, and I was like, you hear about these spas with mud baths, like where are they, and who? Yeah, no. Oh, and the ocean is like I think 2 hours from me, like down in Savannah. I should really, get my husband to take, us to go camping down there. Oh man, I would love to go to a hot spring. That would be so much fun. Because I've watched a lot of like those van life, RV life videos, on YouTube. And like, first off, like that can't be the reality. So, I'm not expecting that. But um this one couple that I watched had gone to some hot springs in I think it was Arizona. that looked really interesting, and they have like different ones that, and they were private, like, so you rented them for like the hour or so, but that looked like it would be fun to go do. So I was also really upset because I wanted to grill tonight too. Like, I was upset, but I wasn't upset about it. I was just more like, bleh, it's raining. Um, but we had gotten steaks for dinner tonight, so I had another one of those great big tomahawks, and I was gonna like grill it from start to finish, do the video on it, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because I would have lost the video on that one too. Oh, hang on a second, guys. We have a barking fit. Okay, the dog was not very happy with the kitty, so. Oh man, the hot springs in Iceland. I have seen those. That would be fun to do. And but yeah, we I got like another one of the tomahawks, so I could do a video on, grilling it from like start to finish and show everyone like the best way to do it, because like that's a big cut of beef right there, and it's not cheap. And so, like, I can see how like people would be intimidated by getting one and having to cook it because, you know, like I said, yeah, my doggo thinks she's the boss of all the kitties. It's like they're just looking at you when you bark at them. They're like, no, like that's why she was getting so mad, because the cat was just looking at her like, what? And it's funny when she tries to do that to Meatloaf, because Meatloaf just puts his paw on her, like, go away. It's like, I don't even know how big you are, but I'm just gonna, yeah. Hey, John D, how you doing? Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze now. Silly allergies. You know what? I was going to, but I was okay. So I had set up the live stream to have him with me and everything, but his boss had him on call for the weekend because he'd missed 3 days of work last week when we were sick, and he was like, I can't commit to it, and yeah, so we're gonna have to. I'm gonna see if he's on call next weekend because he's trying to make up the hours he lost. So I couldn't really be mad about that, and I really should have consulted him first, and I didn't. So that was on me. Um, but I we will be once I can Anari, I'm gonna get my dogs, but you let her in a room, she wants out of a room. She sees a cat, she wants to bark at it. But okay, back to the story of how I met my husband. We will be telling that story, uh, but I just have to, make sure I don't schedule it when he's going to be working again. But yeah, that's like it's a cute story, so I kind of want to, tell that and like have it like archived like a video of it of me and him talking about it, because we are coming up on our 30-year anniversary of the day we met. So that should be fun to, tell that story. And then July 4th is 30 years that I met him. And then like a month later we had our first date, and you know, 2004 we got back together. So yeah, it's going to be quite a cute little story. That we kind of, lived in real life. So, yeah, we kind of had to figure out, hey, we wanted to be together, and it took a while. So that was that. Aw, Sean, you got to get him to tell the kitten story now. Now you have to. Now we all want to know. See, now you've done it. Now you have done it. Chicken. Yeah. See? Oh, wait. No, not that one. See, now you kind of got to. Oh. Not suitable for work. Oh, and there's a mouse story. Well, I definitely got to hear the mouse story. Yeah, you pop a mouse in there, and I'm all over that one. Oh, so yeah, like so my first name, right? I would always ask my parents, "Why did you name me that? Like, why?" Oh, hang on one second, y'all. I gotta bubble some water. Oh, you have a story with a mouse in it. You will have to tell me that story someday. 'Cause, if there's a mouse, I'm all over it. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I would love to get one of those. All right, hang on one second, y'all. Gotta bubble some water. Hang on. Okay. Oh, water is bubbled. One day we will have to have a storytelling session. Oh man. We kind of have a similar story, except ours wasn't a mouse. It was a mole. And it was a very angry mole. Oh my god. Are we talking about the Princess Bride? Like, is someone talking about Princess Bride? Like, what's going on? Okay, so in like 2007, my mom got sick. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick little story time here, y'all. We'll wrap it up with a cute little story time since Yeah, because that one is that's probably so funny. Get- oh my god. So my husband had a cat. Now we're going back 2007 here, right? And he got her as a kitten. My cat actually got pregnant and had exactly two kittens before she got fixed, and one of them was named Socks, and the other one was Mischief. And Socks and Mischief ended up having to get rehomed because we were moving in with my mom, and we couldn't take three cats because they had three dogs, right? And I hated to do it, but I had a friend who took the two kitties, and we brought Socks with us, and she grew up, and it was about 2008 ish, and she'd had a litter of kittens. And we knew we were going to have to rehome these little kittens. We couldn't keep them all. She had like 4 or 5 kittens. And so we're just waiting for them to get a little bigger, so we can rehome them. Hang on one second, y'all. Okay, so we have 4 or 5 little kittens, right? And Socks is, she's being a mom to them, taking care of her little kittens and everything. And, we've got cute little kittens, playing and, pouncing and tumbling and, they're doing their little kitten thing. And I guess Socks decided that it was time for them to learn how to hunt. And one day she gets up and she goes outside. And then a little while later, she's ready to come back in. So we open the door, except we don't notice she's got something in her mouth. And she runs in, and all of a sudden, my mom sees her and says she's got something. And about the time we look, she drops it for her kittens. Like all the kittens have come around, and she drops it, and it's a mole, and the mole is still alive. And like the kittens are sitting there, like kind of batting at it, and this thing is hissing and spitting and mad. And we're like, oh my God, someone's got to get it. So we go to grab it, and it takes off running. And now you've got a kittens chasing after it, the cat chasing after it, I'm chasing after it, and then it turns and it banks and it runs towards my husband, right? And I'm like, Brian, you have to stop it. So he goes to get it, and he realizes that his foot is closer, so he stops it with his foot. His cat was not very happy because the kittens were supposed to get it. She wouldn't give him the time of day for like 2 days, but he got the mole, and he got it out of the house. And yeah, sadly, the mole didn't make it out of the house the same way it came in. That's not funny. That's so not funny. Why am I laughing about that? Oh my God. Oh. But yeah. So yeah. Yeah. He at least he got the mole, because that thing was not, it really was not happy. It was like, I was afraid the first person who got it was going to get bit. And you don't want to get bit by a very angry mole anyway. But I'm like, why did she bring them a live mole in the house? Like, I get you want them to hunt, but take the kittens outside with you then, like get them outside. Don't bring them in. Oh yeah, moles are vicious. Because they're blind. Well, they're not really blind, but they are. Like they can't see, if it's bright, they can't see because they live underground. They never come up. If they do, it's rare. So yeah, yeah, that was whew. A small, yeah. Hey, Darth, how you doing? Yeah, they've got moles have some crazy like crazy teeth too, man. They're just like, oh my goodness, yeah. Don't I've only like seen Mary the Mole. No, he didn't climb up the hubby. The hubby did stop him, but yeah, we were all chasing that mole. Kittens, people, cat, husband, and I was like, well, I mean, he did stop it, so oh yeah. I mean, I've never seen a cat before do that, and yeah, yeah, that was it was very interesting. And then my sister, we had one time in the house. Like we had some crazy stuff happen at my mom's house, and it was there was always something going on, and it was and the other reason it was crazy is because like it was a 5 bedroom house. There were like 10 people living there, right? Because it's a big 5 bedroom house, right? So my mom had gotten sick, and my sister needed help taking care of her. So me and my kids and my husband moved in to help take care of her. And my one sister, my middle sister, that didn't live with us at the time, had gone to Texas, come back, flew into Atlanta, and then was going to fly back to Tennessee after she saw us for a little bit. And she did her laundry after she got home from Texas or to the house. And I went to go do some laundry, and she'd left her clothes in the washer. And I was kind of irritated by that because it's like, you could have moved your laundry, but okay, I'll do it. So I go to move her laundry into the dryer, and as I stick my arm down in there, there was a snake in the washer. Like, I was like, oh my God, no. Like, big snake in the washer. I was like, how did it get there? And the only thing we can think of is at some point when her luggage was in the airport in Texas, a snake got in there. That's the only thing we could think of is that's how the snake got in there, or she packed it somehow, or when she was packing it, the snake got in there. We don't know how it got there, but all she did, she said, was she opened her luggage and just plopped it all in the washer, and yeah, I was like, I'm gonna need someone to go deal with that. So I did. I told my mom and my husband and my sister, my oldest sister. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need someone to go deal with that, and y'all let me know when it's gone. And I just walked to my bedroom. I was like, I'm not going back in there. I was like, yeah. I was like, can we just throw the washer out? I was like, what do we do in this situation? Do we just unhook it and take it out the house? Like, my sister went and she got one of those. Okay, the things that like one of the grabbers that you use when something is like really high. Because I come from a family of short people. My mom was only like 4'2", so she went and grabbed my mom's grabber and grabbed the snake with the grabber and took it outside and released it. And I was like, I am not going to be doing laundry for a while. Yeah, time to burn down the house. That's what I was like. What do we do in this protocol? You know. All right, y'all. My computer is beeping at me because it's too hot, and I don't know what's going on with my charger right now, and it's saying it's not charging. So we're gonna have to fix that bad boy. Juju, I can totally believe that there are more stakes than we know. All right, y'all. My I don't know what's going on with my computer, but it's yelling at me. Um, yeah, Juju needs to stop right there. because we're all gonna be like, let's burn the houses down and go get new ones. But okay, my computer's gonna die on me, so I'm gonna wrap this up here tonight, y'all. And hopefully I will be back tomorrow with a guest host or a special guest or a guesty guest. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. But we will see what tomorrow brings, and I will let y'all know. Oh yeah, Fish Nerd, I will absolutely let you know, and I'll email you if I don't have it, if I can't back my phone back up and everything. And Juju too, because I don't know if I'm gonna have the same number. I don't know what's going on, but as soon as I do, I will let everyone know. Good night, everyone. I hope y'all have a good week. Hopefully, we will be here tomorrow with a special guest. Miss Cassandra might have guessed it, but I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. Um, uh, but yeah, y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Oh no, Fish Nerd is not the guest this week, but maybe next week. We'll have to once I get the phone back and everything, and I'm back, we'll start lining up some guest hosts or guest yeah co-host guest host guest guests in general. All right, I'm going. I'm stuttering now. Bye. Bye, John D. Bye, Grace. Bye, everyone.